Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Dreamfall Chapters. We're on Book 3 now. Kian is sporting a beard, and we've got something to look at back here. We need to get to the Rooster and Kitten. Something's going on there, but let's take a look at this.
This pipe has a hinged panel in it, but I'll need a tool to open it.
Alright, so we need to find a crowbar.
I envy those who can shut their doors at night and find peace inside. But that's why we fight, so that they can shut their doors and forget. Behind every window there are stories. I envy those who can shut their doors at night and find peace inside. That's why we fight.
Just gonna creep on them.
Can shut their doors and forget.
Just gonna creep on them. Watching you guys eat. There's a haystack here.
Stacks of hay to represent the harvest festival, the reaping.
Oh.
I believe they burn those on Reap Moon's Eve to celebrate the harvest and to appease the Wicker Witch, the Yaga.
Oh, I'm sure she's not real, right? We definitely didn't just hear anything about the Yaga. Alright, so the easiest way would probably be to just swing a right here, but let's look around a little bit. Just sitting here, huh, Elgwin? Hi. I was wondering if you were actually going to move.
It's surprisingly quiet out. Usually these tables are busy until late at night. Granted, it is chilly and damp. Everyone's probably inside, carousing. It'd be easier to walk around unnoticed if there were more people about, but I do get to operate in peace. It's surprisingly quiet out. Usually these tables are busy until late at night. Granted, it is chilly and damp. Everyone's probably inside, carousing.
Can I look at the pumpkins? Yes, there we go.
A pumpkin. An odd vegetable. Native to the Northlands. We have nothing like it in Azadir.
Isn't it technically a fruit?
Apparently, the reaping's the right time for pumpkins, and they're an important part of the celebrations. Goddess knows why. They're hideous things.
I mean, I'm not a fan of pumpkins myself, but hideous? I don't know about that.
They're building bonfires for Reap Moon's Eve next week. I've never experienced these festivities myself, but I hear you're supposed to throw an offering on the fire to appease some sort of pagan god, the Wicker Witch.
Probably isn't a god,
Most
per se.
traditions have ancient and practical origins. I have no doubt their Wicker Witch existed, but such darkness is no longer part of our enlightened modern world.
Yeah, is it though? Something tells me that they're not going to be calling attention to all this if it isn't going to have some bearing on the story.
The wreaths are part of the harvest festival tradition. Anu told me some believe the wreaths protect homes from Yaga, the Wicker Witch. You put a wreath on your door to show that you've made proper offerings.
It's very Halloween-ish.
Are
Apples.
Those yams? No, they're only apples.
Oh, do you have something to tell us?
In a world with yams, who needs apples?
What is wrong with you? Apples are so much better than yams.
Plain, boring old apples. Apples are certainly no yams. Barrel bobbing. There's a tradition we also have in Azadir. Of course, we didn't use apples. We used nettles. They stung fiercely, and the children would cry. It was enjoyable.
What is wrong with your people? Jeez.
Using apples for bobbing is probably a better idea than using nettles. Using yams would be an even better idea.
No, there's no bobbing for yams.
Barrel bobbing. There's a tradition we also have in Azadir. A single bob won't hurt. I'm sure no one's watching.
Do it. Do it.
This brings me back. Although without the nettles, something's definitely lost.
No, that's terrible.
A single bob won't hurt. I'm sure no one's watching.
He wouldn't take it. Alright, let's look around a little bit more.
There's official Azadi business going on here. You'll want to turn around and walk away.
Alright, so I can't get up that way. Looks like I'm not going to be able to get up that way either. There's the Merry Minstrom Brewery. Can I go up this way? Reap Moon's greetings.
Since the raid on Old Town, they've sectioned off more of the city at night. You can pass, but you need to answer questions.
That's worrying.
If you're a ghost,
Who's there?
just leave me be.
Alright, so apparently we can't get through there because they're not going to ask questions of the ghost. Alright. Another Elgwin. They're kind of cute, actually. And yet another Elgwin. Can't get back up there.
So I heard someone. Anyone there?
Nope, no one here
My
but us
veil
chickens.
won't work if I approach the guards and speak to them. They'll see me, and they'll have questions. These gates are kept closed after sundown. Since the raid on Old Town, they've sectioned off more of the city at night. You can pass, but you need to answer questions.
Well, shucks. I'm not exactly sure what's going on in those bushes.
This is an historical landmark of some sort. Shepard mentioned the name Abnaxis, an ambassador of the Vanar, she said.
You don't know a whole lot about them, huh? Odd structure.
I'm surprised we didn't tear it down. But I guess there's nothing outwardly pagan about this building. It's just a hollowed-out, petrified tree. It's quite striking. I can only imagine what this Abnaxis creature looked like when he lived here. This is an historical landmark of some sort. Shepard mentioned it's locked. I could probably force it open, but I have no business in there.
Is it really a petrified tree? It does not look much like a petrified tree to me. It does still look like a stone tower. Oh well. Alright, not much else going on out here. Alright, I guess we'll get back to the Rooster and Kitten. Or get over to the Rooster and Kitten, I should say. Get off the terrain. Yes, I know, I was looking away from the screen for a moment, but it's fine. Hey there, pupper. Or no, that's a kitty. Is that a kitty? I don't know.
That's probably a maintenance hatch, but it's locked.
Okay. Wait, are there actually sheep around, or is that the,
Pipe sections. Surplus or spare parts, I imagine. A crate full of straight pipe sections. They call those arms, I believe. Pipe sections. Surplus or spare parts, I imagine.
No, that's coming from over this way. Oh, over here. Hi, goats.
Goat eats leaves. Goat falls asleep. Interesting. Wait. I remember someone talking about this a while back.
Yeah.
A mole, was it? Goat eats leaves. Goat falls asleep. Interesting. Wait, they can't be wild goats, not in the middle of Marcuria. But who owns them? The city? Maybe this is how they keep the grass in the green trimmed.
That could be.
What was that herb the mole spoke of? Evensong. This must be it. It's an opiate. Consume enough and you fall asleep.
Can we take some?
That's Evensong. It's a flavorful herb that helps with insomnia. What was that herb the mole spoke of?
Nope, can't take it.
Evensong. This must be it.
But it sounds like we are
Consume
going to
enough
want
and you
to
fall asleep.
use that. I feel like that pipe was not there before. Aridi Avenue. It's just a sign with bread on it.
There's food left on the table. That's going to attract rats. And owls. Bloodthirsty owls. Shadow.
You're not a fan of owls, huh?
There's food left on the table.
I mean, it has already attracted rats.
If
They're
you're
keeping Ireed Avenue closed at night.
Or I read,
And the
okay.
Tower Square remains inaccessible until next week's ceremony. Before our arrival, the street lamps were lit with magic spells. They've been replaced with modern electricity.
Huh. I feel like the magic spells were probably more efficient. Curious if this sign... Nope, can't really look at the sign. Wanted. I wonder if this is like staff from the game or something. Or maybe, Kickstarter backers. Alright, before we go to the Rooster and Kitten over there, let's go down the street a little bit, see if there's anything else that we can look at. We got Southgate. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen anything suspicious? Nope, have not seen anything suspicious, not even you getting in my face. Nope, definitely not. Not even that. Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Could have sworn I saw something.
No, you saw nothing. You definitely didn't feel nothing either, like me bumping into you.
The ghetto's been burned to the ground.
Oh.
Whatever's left in there, it's ruins. They keep this closed all the time. I guess they're still sorting through the rubble, looking for contraband.
Yeah.
I believe there are still magicals hiding out in there. But it's not safe in the ruins of Old Town.
Who's there?
That's pretty awful.
Honor Hilaris has posted these bills everywhere. He's serious about his run for office. Under his leadership, the City Watch will fester and rot.
Indeed.
I know BIP's been tearing down these bills, but National Front supporters keep replacing them. There appear to be a lot of them, skulking in the shadows.
Can I tear it down?
The tower's behind Hilaris's run for office. If they have their way, he'll be their little puppet inside the Watch. Another way for Vermont to exert his dominion.
Yeah. The Council's Harbor Master.
The Harbour Master answers to the Council, but all ships that dock here need a letter of permission from the emissary's office. So, in effect, the tower controls the harbour.
Seems like a good way to ruin commerce around here.
The Harbour Master answers to the Council, but all ships that dock here need a letter of permission from the emissary's office. So, in effect, the tower controls the harbour.
Alright, doesn't look like there's anything else for us to do down here. Right now, at least. Anything back here? Does not appear to be so. Okay. Well, they let a magical in here.
Without that proud cock and the delightful little puss riding on it, the Resistance would be in a dark place indeed. Oh, goddess, forgive me, I keep doing that. The Rooster and Kitten's been a safe harbor for us. I hope we can properly repay Ulvik after this is all over. The Rooster and Kitten. An appropriate and tasteful change of moniker.
Used to be known as something else. Let's go in. Not a whole lot else that we can explore. It is a pretty cute sign, though.
You see that gentleman sitting over there? Don't look, you simpletons. Balance. You lot don't know much about subterfuge, do you?
No, not really.
That man's an Azadi mechanic. He drinks here most nights, but I didn't know that part until I overheard him speaking to his friend earlier about the pipes.
Oh?
Seems that with the pipe network up and running, there's a lot of tinkering to be done. Our man over there carries a tool to open maintenance hatches.
If we can get inside a hatch...
We can maybe figure out what they're using the pipes for. That's brilliant, Ulvik.
So we slit his throat and dump him in the bay.
No.
Not in my bar, you won't.
If they find out we've taken his tools, the information could turn out to be useless. No. We need to...
Borrow his tools, open one of those pipes to have a look-see, and put the tools back before he notices.
Yes.
And that was probably what you were going to say when I interrupted you.
Yep, that's okay, though.
Sorry.
If you can do it without him noticing, I won't stop you. But if the Azadi ever suspect that I'm collaborating with the Resistance...
That will not happen, Ulvik.
So what do we do, Kian?
Alright, let's see.
Ulvik brought this to our attention. It's only fair that I include him in the decision. The others look to me for leadership now. It's important that I take charge and make the decisions. Ulvik brought this to our attention. It's only fair that I include him in the decision.
Let's
the
go and
others
take
look
charge.
to me for leadership now. We split up. We all look for a solution and reconvene here later.
That sounds better than what usually happens. You lot bickering and fighting over every little decision.
We can't take too long. That man won't stay here forever.
He's on his second drink. He usually doesn't leave until he's had at least 3. And I can offer a few on the house to make him stay longer.
Oh, that's good.
It's decided then. We'll meet again here later this evening.
Winner buys a round for everyone. No? No? It's not very motivating? Okay.
I mean, Kian doesn't really drink that much, so find some way to incapacitate the pipe maintenance worker. Well, how convenient that we have an idea on how to do that already.
Ulvik is a good man. I enjoy his company. He's true to his word. I trust him with my life and consider him a friend. Ulvik's even got me drinking ale. Goddess, forgive me. I like it. Ulvik is a good man. I enjoy his company.
Let's
you
talk to
found
him a little
anything
bit.
yet?
True to his word. I'm working on it.
Enno and Nico are still out looking. And you're not. You should get to it.
I'm going to. I have an idea already.
You're the only one not out there looking for a solution, Kian. That probably won't play well with the team.
It's fine, it's fine.
You're the only one not out there looking for a solution, Kian. That probably won't play well with the team.
Don't worry about it.
Traditional Reap Moon snacks. Roasted apples, salted yams, sweet roots, pungent fermented snapjaw eggs. The
Maybe I
snacks
should
are
take
free,
some.
as long as you're buying drinks. Ulvik comes down hard on those who don't. I won't say no to a tasty bit of yam. Oh. Oh, delicious.
You okay there, Kian? Do you need some? Do you need a moment?
I won't say no to a tasty bit of yam.
Oh, doing it again.
Ulvik's provided Bip with a delicious.
Dang it! You interrupted.
Ulvik keeps all the liquor down there, in the cellar, under lock and key. He's protective of his spirits.
I probably would be too.
Ulvik's provided Bip with a cot down there, among the wine caskets and beer barrels. I believe the boys acquired a taste for strong drink.
Oh, that's not great.
What can I do for you, friend? Buy me a drink and I'll tell you my life story. Or buy me two, you can tell me yours. Or buy me three and anything goes. I've seen you at the Rooster before. You're not a drinking man. So why spend so much time here? For the ambience, the company, the stench of sweaty leather?
Oh, the yams.
Look, I'd love to chat, but you're silent and weird. And I'd rather continue my conversation with the lady here. No offense, alright? But maybe work on your social skills?
Nah.
What can I do for you, friend?
Ulvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale clientele, and I'm sure he's happy about that.
Well, buy me three.
At least they're not a raucous or unruly lot. Ulvik keeps them in check. There are mostly laborers and dock workers in this bar. It's the perfect cover for the resistance.
Is it really perfect?
Ulvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale clientele, and I'm sure he's... At least they're not a raucous or unruly lot. Ulvik keeps them in check.
Just the same without the magic ghetto.
Shh.
What?
Well, take a look around you. Is this the best place to lament the loss of magicals?
Well, we have lost something, haven't we? Is this town really better off without magicals? Be honest.
Honesty is the quickest way to the noose.
Can't do anything with them.
Ulvik told me once of the legend of the Onyx Cockerel, High King of all cocks. This proud fowl came to the aid of its owner when he was set upon by rabid man-eating owls. Unfortunately, the poor cockadoodle was torn to shreds.
Aw, too bad.
Owls. Light. Sharks of the skies. Their thirst for human blood is legendary.
Are the owls around here just different than the ones that we're familiar with?
Ulvik told me once of the legend of the Onyx Cockerel, High King of all cocks.
That
I
may
do
be.
miss old town. Marcuria is just not the same without the magic ghetto.
Shh.
What?
Well, take a look around you. Is this the best place to lament?
Alright. Enough of that.
Well, we have lost something, haven't we? Is this town really better off without magicals?
Nothing else to look at down there.
It's the quickest way to the
There are mostly laborers and dock workers in this bar. It's the perfect cover for the resistance. Ulvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale. He's a mechanic, working on the pipe network. And he has a workbox with tools.
That's good.
life.
We need to get a hold of his tools in order to access a maintenance hatch in the pipe network.
Indeed.
The question is, how to take his tools and return them without him noticing.
I have an idea already.
He's not military and he's not merchant class. I didn't mingle much with artisans in Sadir, but I recognize the style of clothing. He's a mechanic,
Okay.
working on the pipe network.
Alright, let's
and he has
get
a workbox
to it.
with tools.
Out we go. Like I said, we have a good idea. We heard about the mole mentioning that, and that we have already found some. So let's go get some of that even song. That should be a perfect thing to help us get the tools. Let's get a few. That goat seems to be sleeping with its eyes open.
What exactly are you doing to that goat?
I'm not doing anything to the goat.
Wait, does this have anything to do with why you rejected me?
No.
Goats? Honestly?
What do you mean by goats and honestly? I don't understand your words, woman.
Hey, I'm not judging anyone. I'm just surprised is all.
Where have you been this past month?
Away. Far away. Travelling, so, This goat, what's going on here?
I'm just picking the
It's
plants.
Rebel business.
Clearly. How's that working out for you? Are you one of them now?
I'm atoning for my sins.
You could say that.
Right. But you are enjoying it.
I don't enjoy fighting my own people.
Well, you seem to be good at it. Word is the Resistance is gaining support, that people have hope now that you're there.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I can to help.
I heard you went soft on our vile little Azadi officer. If I'd known, I would have taken care of him myself.
We
Not
need
killing him
him.
makes some sense, a source
As
in
a
the
source,
tower
yeah.
and all, but for going torture, that's just a missed opportunity.
Okay, Anna,
The
you're
thing
going
about
dark.
Torture is that it's a seal of authenticity. It makes every piece of information more reliable.
No.
I understand
No,
your
it
friends
doesn't.
didn't take the officer's word for it. Well, even if you didn't pull out of Old Town, at least the Resistance put up a decent fight before. The important thing is, many Azadi died that night. Chalice half full and all that.
What do you want?
I'm not sure that any of that's
Nothing.
good.
I saw you. It's been a while. I wanted to say hello. Oh, I've missed this. The one-sided conversations, the sullenness and suspicion.
Well, I mean, anytime
I've
you
come
want
to
more of
enjoy
that.
it quite a bit. Anyway, goats.
We have a lead on the pipes.
Oh, that explains everything.
I don't think it does.
I'll leave you to it then. I'm going to the Rooster later tonight. I need to speak with Ulvik. Maybe I'll see you there.
All right.
Maybe.
This is what I love about you, Kian. You're such a people person.
Aren't I, though? Seriously, though, about the torture thing. No. It doesn't work that way. Well, I got some Evensong, at least. Bring the Evensong to Ulvik.
Evensong, a herb that makes the wakeful sleep. I picked this Evensong in the city green. It might help with our Azadi mechanic.
Indeed. Let's go. I mean, if people think torture makes the information more reliable, they're just flat out wrong. It really does not at all. Hey, Ulvik, would you care to spike a drink?
This is Evensong. It works on goats.
Well, then it should work on the Azadi too, eh?
Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a watch. Oh, good, and his companion is gone.
One more ale on the house, star.
Ah, what a lovely head.
Yeah, drink it down.
It smells different. Malty, sweet. It's almost like the sugar ale from Southern as a Day.
Yeah, it's new blend. Yeah, trying something new.
Now, this is a brew, Vic. It tastes like home, this does. It brings tears to my eyes. It is simply
Womp. The maintenance worker is asleep. Look for something to help you access the pipes. Don't mind if I do.
He's dead to the world, knocked out by Evensong. If I ever have trouble sleeping again, I'll know what to do.
Yeah.
He's dead to the world. Not. Hey. Hey!
What?
He's out like an Iradian soldier on Rose Eve. You can grab his toolbox now, but be subtle about it. The room has eyes. He's out like an Iradian soldier on Rose Eve. You can grab his toolbox now, but be subtle about it. The room has eyes.
Stefan Heidenberger, Marcurian patrons.
They appear to be having a good time. Well deserved. They're good people. Bless their generous hearts.
I think that's gotta be a Kickstarter backer.
I wish them all the happiness in the world.
That has got to be a
Wait,
Kickstarter
They appear
backer.
to be having a good time. Well, they're good people. Bless their... I wish them all the happiness in the world.
What does that even mean?
Well, life's a series of tubes.
A workbox.
Life's a
That's
series of
probably where
tubes.
a mechanic would keep his tools.
Alright, pipe tool. We got the maintenance map. Okay, can't close it.
It's a map of the pipe network, with maintenance hatches marked in red.
Okay. That's the one that we first saw. That is the... We did see that second one as well.
Using this, I should be able to find one of the panels.
Okay. Pipe tool.
A tool for opening the maintenance hatches in the pipes. I'll need to return this before the mechanic wakes. If I don't, he'll raise the shadow itself to get it back.
Yep. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do that. All right. But I think that's going to be about time to call it an episode. When we come back next time, we'll go ahead and see if we can figure out what exactly these pipes are for. See you next time, everyone.